What is going on, folk? I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day today, because today we are going to check out this turn-based strategy shooter called Pocket Troops. The game has just a lovely humor, and that's actually what made me realize right from the beginning that I definitely wanted to share this game with you guys for a small video where I could sit down and talk about the good things and the bad things, because it's not all good, but it's actually pretty good. So we'll get into that later on throughout this video. So first of all, the core gameplay works like this. So we take our troops into a battle, either a single player campaign mission or into a multiplayer match. In a multiplayer match, by the way, we still just fight against bots or against, a bot controlling another person's setup of troops. But it's the closest we get to PvP in this game as possible. So the way it works is that we set up our attack strategy. So for example, we want the snipers here to go after the bazooka guy over there. We want this sniper here to go after the bazooka guy over there. We want this assault rifle guy to go after that one to go after that one, and this last guy we probably want to go for that one. So with that, a lot of that's in that sentence, let's try out this strategy here and see how it works. Now the combat plays automatically. So once you've set out the strategy and clicked start, it all just happens automatically, just like the fantasy gacha RPG Returners that I did a video on last week. It's kind of cool, but it would have been even better, I think, if we would have the option of choosing which opponent each of our troops should attack next after the first one instead. I think that would be super cool to have in there. Right now, it seems they just start picking a random enemy and start attacking that one, and sometimes their strategy for doing that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But in between these fights here, you guys can see we have to win 4 battles here, or 4 rounds, to win this level here. So this might prove a bit tricky with our current setup, but let's give it a go though. In between, we can choose to heal. If we had more heals, we don't have any more. We've used all of them, and we can choose to use an airstrike. But all of this is premium stuff, so I'm not gonna do that right now. I think we might be able to take out these guys just with the people we have on our team right now. So let's just go for that first of all. We took out 2 of them so far, so we're not doing too bad, and we're surviving with all of our characters. Some of them are losing a bit of HP though, but that should be... we should have enough. I'm just worried if there'll be a boss at the end, because that one we might not be able to take out. So is this the last one? I'm really having a hard time figuring out if this is the last one or the second last one. I guess we're just gonna go for it. We don't have any more HP. Oh, this is only wave 4 out of 5. Okay, so there is one more wave. Luckily, the opponent is missing a lot. I don't know if that's because the game wants to be nice to us. It probably is, so it doesn't want to kill us too early. Or maybe the accuracy of those guns they're using is just not very high. I would assume that actually makes sense with a gun like that it isn't very accurate because they're shooting a lot of bullets. Probably. Oh, let's pick up these. Let's pick up those boxes there. We have 3 guys left versus the boss here. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? Sorry, that was a BitConnect reference. Carlos, good old Carlos. I think we're gonna attack with the snipers going for the bazooka guy, because that bazooka guy is gonna deal a lot of damage. I am a bit worried though that the guy over there, like the special unit in the top, or to the left if you look from our side, or from the opponent's side, it's to the right. I'm a little afraid that guy's gonna deal a lot of damage. Oh, he used a shotgun. No, he took out one of our guys. Come on, you can do it. Take him with a knife, No, guys. We failed. That was so close though. We still got a reward though. But the sad thing now is that we have to wait for all of our troops. You guys can see they're all right now waiting to be healed at the hospital. So we have to wait or pay up. Luckily, there are a couple of different ways we can get some premium currency for free. You guys can see them up here. This is a nice setup, by the way. We've seen this a couple of times before. It's sort of a Fallout Shelter-like setup. That's a cool way to do menus in a game. So we can spend some of this premium currency. We can get some of it by, of course, spending real life money, but we can also get some by just watching an ad, and we'll get 5 of these currencies here. So reviving one of these guys instantly kind of equals to watching a bit less than 1 ad, basically, because they cost 3 to revive, and we get 5 of this premium currency for watching 1 ad. So let's just revive all of them. I feel like there should be a way to revive all of them at once, instead of having to go over this, but this is the way it is. And now that we are back with our full team, let's go have a look at, can we hire more people? Do we have more room? We don't have more room here, as you guys can see. It requires room level 2. So let's go into the shop. I couldn't find... that's a funny story, by the way. I couldn't find where the upgrades were at first. But it turns out there's hidden in here in the shop menu. I just assumed that the shop was just for premium stuff. But apparently this is where they also hide the upgrades. So the more you know, I guess. What is it we want to upgrade? We want to upgrade this room here. Rec room, whatever that is. Recruitment room, probably. So we need to have cash device level 2 to do that. Luckily, we actually do have enough to buy that one, so let's buy that one right now. And that's it is what it is. It is what it says it is. It's a cash machine that automatically creates more cash. How wonderful is that? So we can collect some of that. You can be away from the game for a few hours. You can return back and you can get some free cash. That's the basic gameplay in this game, or the core gameplay loop is that we buy new stuff from the shop in here. We actually have, do we have enough for the, no, we don't have enough right now for the next recruitment room. So this is where the monetization comes in, because we could choose to buy some of this currency here for premium currency, and we can buy the premium currency for real life money. Not gonna do that, of course, right now, but it's in here, and I also see that they have coin doublers and coin triplers. That's how the game monetizes. It does tell me that the gold in-game, or the cash in-game, is probably a super rare resource, and we're gonna need more of it later, and it might become sort of grindy later on. Let's hope not, but these are just early signs of that probably happening later on in the game. We do have a free chest, though, so let's go get this chest here. We can buy the chests as well for real-life money, or for some of these stars. So let's see, we got a damage reflection helmet. That's not too bad. We got a stone. Don't even know what we can use that for. Maybe crafting. Oh, and we got some premium currency. That's actually not too bad from a free chest, getting some premium currency. Do you guys think we have enough now to go in for one more battle? Do we have to go? Why did I turn to a British accent there? Or do we have to upgrade this one a little bit? My old chap. This is my that was horrible. I'm so sorry if I offended someone. That was, oh guys, we've reached a new low here on the channel. Armor bonus increases your troops' armor by 10 points. So is that better than what we've got on right now? Your troop is resistant to blindness. I probably won't need that, so let's equip this one instead. That is not bad. What do we need these stones for? Oh, so it's actually a weapon? It's literally a weapon. Okay. Interesting. Whenever our troops level up, by the way, as you guys can see, we'll have room for more things in the inventory. Right now, we can only have 2 things in the inventory, but once we're level 4, we'll be able to have 3 things. And then at the lead, we'll be able to equip 4 armor pieces, which is going to be really, really nice. We can find or get, probably get, not really find, but we can get new pieces by spending some of the silver currency here, these stars, and we can actually get new weapons. So for example, we got one more of the weapon we already have, so now we can level it up. Actually, if we find one more, we can level it up, it seems. So let's just, now we're getting too many of these instead. Not really getting what I want here. Not gonna spend more on it right now. We can also go train with this character, by the way, and if we do that, we're gonna get some more attacks, some more HP, it seems. So that might actually be really beneficial, but it's gonna take 3 minutes, and I don't wanna wait for that right now. So instead, I'm gonna go into one of the patrol levels here. This one should be fairly easy. I think this is only 6 characters we have to take down, so only 1 round. Or are there more waves? There might be. Okay, so there are only 2 waves, possibly 2 waves in this one, yes. So I think for this one, we're just gonna go attack with the standard strategy, because it doesn't really matter who our troops really attack. Yeah, because they died so fast. And then just 3 more of them. Super easy, but that's a nice level to take every once in a while to, whenever they appear on the map, to just get some easy gold, basically, in between those bigger fights. So we got 318 gold, so that's cool. And what else? We got some XP for some of these characters here. So of course, we don't have to go train them at the gym, but I recommend you guys to go train one of your characters sort of at all times. So like open up the game, train one of them, maybe come back to it a bit later and train one of the other guys on your team. We also have this one over here, which does give us one of the currencies with which, the silver currency with which we can open chests, or we can get more items, as you saw before. This guy is should be pretty easy to take out. This is PvP, by the way, so it's not real time. As I said before, we're just fighting against the bots, or a bot controlling another player's setup of troops. So this one should be really, really easy, because he only has 2 guys, and it's really a numbers game. So when we have 5 versus 2, you're pretty much always gonna win, unless you would get matched against someone really, really difficult. But that doesn't seem to happen here in the game. The matchmaking seems to be pretty fair, at least so far. I do see this game as a game that could turn on a pretty heavy monetization later on, but I'm really having a lot of fun with the game so far. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you do want to check it out for yourselves, then head down to the description box, where I've left, as I always do, by the way, the download links. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And guys, if you have not seen it yet, I leave a link to a spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet, where I list all the games, every single game I've played so far, for the last, 12, 14 months, however long I've had this channel at this point. I list them in there. You can search it, so you can search for specific genres. So if you don't like the playlist I've got here on YouTube already in the first place, you can also search in there. So you can search a bit more specifically. You can search for indie, you can search for RPG, for action, for some of these keywords, possibly even for multiplayer or for PvP if you're looking for a multiplayer PvP game, and you can even search for real-time stuff like that. Go check that one out if you have not seen it yet. It works best on a PC, but it should work just fine actually on a smartphone as well. Are we winning? Yeah, we're winning this one, but sadly now we have to wait. I think this is a good time to end the video because we have to wait 5 minutes for our troops to heal up, and I don't really want to spend premium currency on that. And this video has run about 10 minutes anyway, so thank you so much. Oh, I sounded so much like PewDiePie. I don't try to make my videos 10 minutes, by the way, guys. If you're a new person watching this video here, most of my videos are way shorter than 10 minutes, and I won't put extra ads in, so don't worry. But it's pretty long anyway, so I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thank you so much for watching till the end, for those of you who are still here. And until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I will see you guys around.